And we're back. Hello. Holy shit.
Baldur's Gate is being just a little bit of a poopy butt. I think
Works. Gee, I sure hope it does.
yeah.
Yeah, I had already grabbed everyone, and I was in the middle. I talked to everybody, and I was in the middle of talking to Shadowheart. That's what I want to say.
Oh yeah, because we were.
This game does not autosave very often.
Very serious of you.
No.
But go ahead. It's strange. I've been...
And another kind of a little bit annoying thing is further we progress into the game, the longer it takes to save, or at least it did. When I was playing, but I was also playing with a lot of mods and several patches ago, so that might not hold up. Rest.
It's not letting me talk to anybody.
I think we already got the. There's a guy inside the grove, like inside that little cave area.
So, Gale.
Remember, he has a quest, I think, that we completed to return Halsin.
Hardly pining.
Okay.
But a year or more since Mistra cast me aside.
Oh, my dear wizard, I wasn't talking about Mistra.
Can't even open objects? What the fuck is going on? Okay, when I switch to mouse and
So
keyboard,
it's just the controller, okay.
but when I switch back, okay, it's working now.
Okay. I wonder if that would have fixed the drop items thing too. Like, if it happens again.
Karlach, a hypothetical question for you.
Oh no, but you pressed escape and that didn't work, so.
Someone, not me, of course, detected a hint of romantic interest in them from another unnamed.
The other one, I think that place is empty now.
What might that someone do about it?
Whoever it is, just talk to them, Gale, and leave out the hypotheticals.
Talking.
It looks like it's pretty empty.
Yeah, because that's where I think Roland was hiding or hanging out.
Yeah.
And they're on their way to Baldur's Gate now. Hope they're gonna make it okay, because we were just told the only 2 ways you have to pass through, like, Moonrise or something, right?
Yeah. Just one more section of the grove to look at. I went the wrong way.
I'm just watching you on 2 screens. Now I'm just watching you on 1 screen because there's a commercial break.
Indulge me, Lae'zel. As someone unfettered by Faerunian beauty standards, how would you appraise my appearance?
Dude is so fucking thirsty.
Like the hairy tufts upon the Sirloin, the largest of worm kind that slither our skies.
I suppose that's a bad thing? No, don't answer that.
She just called you a worm, dude. Oh, it's still there?
I know you stopped
Oh.
the goblins, but I can't stop
can
looking
feel
over my
that.
shoulder. Makes it hard to sleep at night.
You think you saved us? You just prolonged the inevitable. Sooner or later,
You go in there to talk.
outsiders
I'm
will
gonna try
bring
to
trouble
be
to the grove.
Okay.
This will happen again. We won't have you to
because that's
rescue
a
us
fun
when it does.
bonus. I don't know what changed because usually it's gone by now.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
What'd you get?
It was like, I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Oh,
Where am I needed?
but yeah. He's coming with us.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Okay. Alright, G.
No. It's leaning too much to the left. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yes. This is perfect.
forgot about that.
What did you do?
Nothing, actually. I just drank an invisibility potion and then ran up to the statue and I forgot that
Different.
it takes away invisibility.
Do you hear them?
I think I need to get the key.
They're
for this.
beautiful. I've thought of nothing but goblins and tieflings for so long. I stopped listening.
Bro. Baby. Okay, it's there, but you can't grab it. It's not interactable anymore. Is that true? Or is it just the angle that I dropped that guy on? Are you gonna go in there and talk to the dude?
I'm working on
Or
it.
are you still? Oh, you're. I thought you were just standing there waiting for me to do something.
No.
What to do?
Okay, throw it like all the way over there. Sick.
Blade at the ready.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
He listens, rapt, hanging on every
Oh yeah.
word.
The city sounds like rot. You're better off right here.
The bear is preoccupied with a shiny pebble.
Crazy
Your
that that
presence
trick
goes
works.
unnoticed.
Have to pull it together.
So we took their leader and we took their idol.
Oh shit.
Yep. If you can hold out just 5 minutes so we can walk into that zone before we end, like, if we can just hold out until that point and we can end as we enter the mountain pass.
It's fine. I'm good.
Okay.
I know I'm losing it, but
like, yeah, with the
Darkest
technical
hour,
difficulties,
a concord made. You surmise that
I don't think we're going to be doing much in there, but
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
poor doggo.
Stupid or a liar? Neither is needed here. Go!
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. Thank you for everything you've done. I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place. But I'll have the chance. Thanks to you. Tidy this place. Sylvanus be with you, my friend.
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
There is a puzzle in that room, but you can't do it until you talk to the man at the entrance.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days.
I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Okay.
What else do we need?
Broken, but not too badly.
You have to use that rune in this empty socket over here.
Okay.
Maybe you were looking a little...
Oh yeah.
Secrets. Folding.
Harpers, the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the...
Mentioned. Its owner thought it was cursed.
Why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why, indeed, because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids, weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the self-same question and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Plurd, the least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Plurd. My sources tell me that this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark justiciars, I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar.
No time to rest.
There's a note in the center of the room, too. On the floor.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see.
Give me that, give me that. The Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I asked. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone.
I wonder if that was from Kaga?
Maybe.
Along with the book, maybe that's how she found out about the dark druids, shadow druids.
Keep your distance, darling.
Assume nothing.
Okay.
I applaud your taste.
There's so green.
Sharp as ever.
Well, well, well.
A long way to go still.
I'd love to, thanks.
There's no time to waste.
You have my attention.
I've got a long road ahead.
Where do I go now?
Joaquin's Rest, the waypoint. Alright, and then down here, where we fought this little bridge will take us to the zone.
Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is broken, and so it
Isn't it so that every time you speak as you cast a spell, you're endeavoring to call upon Mistra? I'm surprised she still listens to you.
She has no choice. She's sworn to hear all magic users, even me. I'm sure she at least stuffs her fingers in her ears to muffle my invocations.
Grimace is the slowest. Mighty inconvenient that this bridge was destroyed.
Detour.
That dragon destroyed the road.
like a little foothold, like a ladder thing. Rock, cliff face, cragged rock. This bridge.
This is the bridge we're passing?
Yep.
The mountain pass?
Yep. It'll give you like a warning saying that wrap up anything you have to do. But that's because if we didn't do like the camp scene, or like theoretically it's possible to skip all of Act 1 and just cross the bridge.
Okay.
And then skip pretty much straight to Act 2. But then it'll lock you out of like that whole quest line. I think Halsin will still appear.
Here we go.
But it's really pretty. Like, look at that view.
It's like a sunset, kind of.
Yeah. Can you zoom in at all?
Yeah.
Like when we're around where I am, like, dude.
Yeah. This is very pretty.
Wait.
Oh?
These markings. Tirsu script scratched in the ground. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once. Very well. But promise me we will return before our chance is lost, else I make my way there alone. Lead on then.
Is there a point that you wanted me to get to before we stopped, or was that it?
No, I just wanted you to see the area. It's really pretty.
I do think I mean, just knee-jerk so far, I do think I prefer the first area. But
it's like specifically this little, like this area over here, like this LOD with the waterfall and the ruin.
Oh yeah.
And the sun rays and all of that. It's a very picturesque scene.
Well, that is it for tonight. Unfortunately, I want to keep going, but I am both tired and it is late.
Yeah. So end of Act 1 will be next time.
Oh, was that
know.
not the end?
I mean, this is technically optional, but like, I wouldn't recommend skipping it.
Yeah.
I would highly recommend not skipping it.
Okay.
It's actually very important for Lae'zel's quest. She just told you why. She recognized markings. There's a crash nearby.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that's it. Tomorrow is more Mario Kart World. Sunday is supposed to be Sonic, but it's probably going to be Monday.
Sonic.
Yeah. We're coming down to the wire with the Sonic games. There's 2 big ones left, and a whole bunch of other little small things. So.
How's Nier been going? I popped in for a couple of the streams, but I was busy doing a bunch of things, so I wasn't chatting all that much.
It's going. I am probably still a little ways off, which is weird because of what I've heard about the game. And that is generally like back when the game first came out. There were some reviewers. I don't know if it was the big name reviewers, but there were some people who played the game, and they were like, "That was really short, and I'm not really sure why it ended there." And there was many people answering, "There's like 7 more endings." Like there is in the first Nier and all that. Like the first ending is not even like it's supposed to kind of obviously tell you, you know, this is not the end of the game. I haven't reached that yet. So I'm not really.
I guess I can see the context on why you'd complain that a game was longer than you thought, or like comment on it. But I mean, if you're enjoying yourself, there's just more to enjoy.
You know, I'm enjoying myself. I'm just kind of baffled because I'm like playing the game and I'm like,
maybe they were comparing it to Replicant and like 100%ing it.
No, because like if they played Replicant, then they would have known. So it's just like I don't know. It's
maybe just internet people being snobs.
Maybe it's like there's a decent length to this game. I'm not understanding where people are like, oh, that was really short lived and didn't stay. Oh, I don't get it.
Are you? But you also... Hold on. Hiccups. You also, like, talk to everybody. You go through all of, like... You play the game a lot more detailed than than the average person, I feel like. So maybe they were just, like, kind of rushing through the main story.
Yeah.
And not doing like any of the optional stuff.
Yeah, it's possible.
Part of the reason why it was felt short. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm definitely spending a lot of time doing side quests, so that might be it. Especially if it was reviewers and they were like on a time crunch of you need to put the review out now. It's just like, okay, we beat the game.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, I hate that. I mean, like, on one hand, if I'm gonna like look at a review for a game before I play it, I don't want it to be too detailed. I ideally don't want any details of the game at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I understand, like, when you're playing in those contexts, unfortunately they have like quotas and stuff. You gotta play like 20 games in a week.
Yeah, it's everywhere I go in terms of like, you know, I love games. Maybe I want to work in games. Everywhere I go, it's always just like time crunch.
Capitalism will ruin it for you.
It's like, you gotta. I was even like interested in game testing, and they
that was why I was so resistant to getting into like a tech job for a long ass time, because I actually I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want working in it to kill that joy for me. I was really paranoid about it. And now I've kind of come full circle, and it's like, well, I'm good at this. I can make a decent living off of this if I could just, you know, get a steady job.
Yeah. Security firms are pretty good. My brother's been in a security firm for years.
Oh no, like a steady job in the tech industry.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he's been in the tech part.
Security?
Yeah. I think he's in the tech, like, he's in, like, the IT part of...
Okay, so, like, setting up cameras and stuff like that, and maintaining that.
Yeah.
The problem isn't that there aren't any jobs of it, because I've been looking in a bunch of different industries, like healthcare, education. I'll look a little bit further into security, but my search terms are like not industry specific. Oh, why do I have such bad hiccups? They're not super industry specific outside of a couple specific searches.
It's funny you mentioned how...
Yeah, the problem isn't that there aren't any jobs, it's that the same jobs have been having the same exact listings up for like 7 months.
Yeah.
It's like so many of these companies have job open like listings for positions that they have no plan to fill, and are in fact literally just there to like show investors that they're growing.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's funny you mentioned the healthcare industry too. I have like a friend who's been in an IT at a hospital for 10 years.
Yeah. Healthcare's been one of the really calling for a lot of analysts and data engineers, because they're collecting so much more data than they ever have before, and now they're trying to make that useful.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, AI is involved, and it's horrifying.
Yeah.
Or at least it was for a time. They haven't really said much about it, but with public sentiment the way it is, I would imagine they would try to hide at this point. That's what a lot of companies are doing. I finally had a fucking interview with some company, some advertising agency or some shit. I don't remember. I was just so pissed off. I got so pissed off at the interview because it was like an assessment where we were doing coding questions, and I had mentioned that my editor, by default, like the way I have it configured, I have autocomplete, like AI autocomplete, and I have like my own snippets and stuff like that to autofill stuff. Do you want me to turn it off? And he's like, no, you can use like Copilot or AI or anything. That's how I'm gonna check your answer. And I was just like, wait, what? That's how you're gonna what? I'm sorry, do you even know what you're at? Do you have any knowledge of what you're asking me to do, or are you just relying, like, what?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to end the stream at least. Have a good night stream.
Good night, internet.
This time the stream is ending by my hands. For real!
Yeah, not by Baldur's Gate's hands.
Thanks, Larian Studios.
Baldur's Gate's gaping asshole. Ready to be filled with Halson's huge cock.